Yeah, I know. I'm giving Doc Brown vibes. I wish we could go back to the future. Mm.
Great Scott! Perfect.
Welcome on back to TK's Garage, where we try our best not to look homeless. And then today's video, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about what's going on in Mexico and some of the rumblings and insider information I've been getting over the last 3 days that the powertrain plants in Mexico may be sold to ZF. Now, I haven't done a ton. I know ZF makes transmissions. I believe they made a couple of the ones. Actually, I had the same, I believe it was a very similar transmission that I had in my BMW 540 that was in my Dodge Charger. I think they're very similar with some other computer modifications, but I know that they make transmissions. I don't know if ZF makes engines. I'm gonna Google this real quick. Does ZF make? Maybe they're gonna. Yeah, I guess so. They make different drive line units. Cool. Well, so here's the thing. We've been seeing a lot of issues in Mexico with engines not being put together properly, hence the Demon 170 missing a bearing. We've seen Hurricane engines with bad head gaskets going like this, pop, 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 like some Orville Redenbacher. They've been blowing head gaskets all over the friggin' place. We've seen spark plug issues and not even saying that the spark plugs are bad, just where some of their CNC methods, some of their different manufacturing methods have been bad on some of these Stellantis engines, just facts. Well, one thing that just came out is the people down there aren't getting paid from this, last week or whatever was going on. I've got multiple emails on it that they can't get paid, and that they've seen a whole bunch of officials and other executives or people from ZF in their factories. Now you got to go, why would they have all of these people in their factories? You know what I'm saying? If they're talking about making that move or selling it, it goes back to what I spoke about previously, where Carlos Tavares reminds me a lot of Mitt Romney, which in his professional career, he was all about coming in and they would buy into a company, chop up the assets and sell it all for a profit. And there's other rumblings, which I haven't been able to confirm yet, about a factory in Indiana that I guess currently is Dodge, possibly being sold to BYD or another Chinese electric car manufacturer, along with an American brand. Now, I'm working very hard to figure out, with different people. And look, here's the thing, man. I don't have the contacts in China that I would have here in the United States, but I'm working very hard through some of my other friends to find out if there's any validity to that, because it wouldn't surprise me seeing what Stellantis has done with, Leap Motors and manufacturing those bootleg-looking Fiat electric cars in Poland. So one of the things that I'm finding the most interesting, though, is the people in Mexico intentionally sabotaging engines. Now they're reaching out to different social media people, myself included, saying that they can't get paid. And there's been no official thing. There's nothing that's come out yet from Stellantis that they could be selling their powertrain plants to ZF. But if Monday or later this week that happens, you heard it here first. And it wouldn't surprise me it would go to Carlos Tavares continually destroying the American brands in Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. In that getting rid of all of the company's own infrastructure. There's the rumblings that they may sell the Chrysler building. All of this is not a surprise to me. And Carlos said it himself. We're a European company. We're not an American company. So it wouldn't surprise me if I see them move their own Hurricane engine manufacturing back to Europe instead of here. Or maybe sell the powertrain, aspects of the company to ZF, and then just buy the powertrain components both for electric and gas through ZF, and they don't have to deal with it. Very interesting. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I think it's bad. I feel like if you work, for those people in Mexico that worked and they're just, dutiful employees, they show up and they work every day and they build engines, they should get paid. And it doesn't matter if you're selling that part of the company or not. You should pay the people for the work they've already done. Because I know what will happen. They'll change hands. It'll become ZF, and ZF will be like, you got to go after Dodge for that money. You start working here for us now. And it's scumbag stuff that corporations do. But anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friend.